friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit today. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm trying to make the best of my day. It's just one of those days, we all have them. We all have them, and we just have to bear with it and get through them. Sassy is, well, there she is. She was sitting right here next to me, but she's decided that she should get a little closer. Anyway, guys, it is Friday here in my world, and probably in your world too, or it could be Saturday, depending on when you get a chance to watch this video. It's all good whenever you do. Anyway, guys, so I am crocheting on something. Today I was thinking about Sassy. This is not going to work. Not working. I was thinking about videos for next week, and so I have a project that I want to do with you guys, and for that project we're going to need 2 granny squares, and so that's what I'm working on today. I'm just 2 granny squares, and it can be any 2 granny squares you like. It can be variegated like this and just let the colors play out. You can do each color a different row. No, each row a different color. Like, you could do the rainbow. Pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I don't know. This one that I have done is 8 rounds. I would say 8 to 10 rounds. 10 probably being enough for this project, but 8 will work. So 8 to 10 rounds if you want to follow along with this video next week. Now this project, I'm not going to say what it is today because someone will jump out there and do that video tomorrow. So anyway, it is a quick project that doesn't take long to make, and this project could be given as a gift. It would be great for markets. If you do craft markets and sell your items, it would be a great project for that. Or yeah, just a quick little cute project. Anyway, if you're inclined that you might want to follow along with a little granny square project, you could get your granny squares done this weekend and get that out of the way. Or you might have granny squares laying around. Lord knows I do. But I'm saving them for a different project. So the granny squares that I have designated for a project. But anyway, so I'm making some granny squares up this weekend. And I have other projects that I'm working on too for videos. So, yep. Come back next week and see what all we're doing. But there's a little store here in town. It's a new little store. Somehow or another, they stumbled across my Instagram and started following me. And so I clicked and checked out who they were and what was going on with them. And that's how I even learned about the little store. So it's a little shop that sells vintage stuff. They have vintage clothes and vintage items, and of course the vintage clothes are used items, and I think a lot of their stuff in the store is. I haven't been in there, but we did ride past it to see where it was located, because I was thinking it was in West Monroe, and turns out it ended up being across the river in Monroe, on my side of the river. So anyway, it's a neat little store, and I don't know who owns it or who it's run by, but they also allow artists to put things in their shop. They have lots of different things by local artists, and so I was thinking maybe not anytime soon, like not next week, but if I get some things made up, such as this item that we're going to be working on, and some other things, I might go by there one day with a tote of my things and see if it's anything that they would want to put in their store. That would be an easy way for me um, to do things. So I don't know. That's just a thought. That may or may not happen, but it's just a thought. So I wanted to make up a few items and just for examples of what, I might could do. Put something out there, see what sells, what don't. I don't know. Just thought. Just a thought. So yeah, this weekend I'm gonna make up some granny squares, and then come back and we're gonna do a project with 2 granny squares. Now you can make up as many as you want, but you need 2 per project. And so I might do a few more because granny squares are so relaxing to me. I mean, I know not everyone loves doing granny squares, but I do. Granny squares are so relaxing to me. Like when I'm upset or worried about something or just have a lot on my mind, I can just sit and crochet granny squares and like it just relaxes me and all those worries just go away. They're still there, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know that if you want to follow along with a little tutorial next week that involves 2 granny squares, you could go ahead and get some granny squares done this weekend, or you might have some already. I do have tons of granny squares, but they're, for different projects that I want to do in the future that I just work on as I, do granny squares. Oh, guys, still working on the Etsy stuff. It is just, haven't heard back from them. Haven't heard back. We did email them and no word. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and you can too, about Etsy shutting down shops, suspending shops or whatever, and see, you can watch some YouTube videos too and see what I'm saying, but obviously it's a thing, and it can take a while to hear back from them. So I don't know what to say. I'm at lost on that because I don't have any information. So, yeah. But we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. It may just take a little time, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. So what do you guys have going on this weekend? What are you up to? You got plans? We don't have any set plans at the moment. We might get some plans. I don't know. It depends on the weather and how we feel and all that kind of good stuff, right? Now, today I'm drinking some caramel apple tea. And it is so good. Run along. Go play. Let me see. Here. You want to play? No. I was going to give her that bag, but I'm not actually watching them. We don't have, like I said, we don't have any set plans, but who knows what we might wake up and decide to do. You never know. You never know. Depends on how we feel and the weather. We've been having like rain almost every day here the past few days. So maybe even this whole week. I can't remember. But we've had a lot of, afternoon rain. So we'll see. We'll see what we get into. And then Sunday, I will be back with a crochet and chat. I do have something that I want to say on that video. And so, check me out Sunday. But yeah, I am just relaxing this evening and working on just crocheting granny squares. Relaxing because I guess I just needed some relaxed time. You ever just need that? Yes, Sassy's sitting right here on the table, staring at me like I'm supposed to be doing something for her. These animals. I know not everybody's animal person. I never thought I would be a cat person, trust me. Well, we've had cats, but they belonged to my son, and I didn't fool with them or have anything much to do with them because they were his, and um, you know, I've always been a dog person, and even sometimes when it was my children's dogs, I purposely would not like have a lot to do with them because I didn't want the dog to like become attached to me. I wanted it to be, attached to my kid so that it would be their dog. But this sassy girl, she makes me love her, I swear. And I do love her. And Sissy too. But Sissy is more standoffish. But if you remember, or if you've been around and you know the story of how we adopted them, um, Big Daddy wasn't so keen on adopting cats. And I was really getting a cat for Phoebe because our son Dakota had had a cat and he had moved out, and then he had a cat and a dog, and he had moved out, and then our youngest son Elijah, he had 2 dogs, and he had moved out, and that just left Phoebe here by herself, and she really just acted sad, and I could tell she was just kind of lonely, even though I was petting her and loving on her every day, and she sits with me in my chair at night while I crochet and watch something. But so I wanted to get her a cat to play with because she loved playing with Dakota's cat. So when I told Big Daddy I wanted to get a cat, he was not keen on it, and he said the only way we're getting a cat is if they have a black bobtail cat with green eyes. I thought, whatever, whatever, we're going to get a cat. And when we got there, what did they have? This black cat with a bobtail with green eyes. Except they said it was bonded with this other cat that was black and white. And they said they had to go together. And he just immediately said, we'll take both. I'm like, what? Who are you? And so that's how we ended up with 2 cats. Because he wanted this black cat. Well, this black cat is mine all the way. And that just happened by accident. Like, she just picked me as her person. She has to be right where I am at all times. She just has to be right with me. She sleeps right up on me. She's laying here staring at me like, are you talking about me? And Sissy, the black and white one, she doesn't have a person, but she gets up on top of the piano, and as we walk past the piano, she does reach out and grab at us. And we stop and we pet her and all that, and then we pet, and then she turns and starts biting your hands. She wants you to pet her, but then she wants to bite your hands. And so I don't know. We're trying to just pet her and trying to hold her, numerous times a day. I do it, and Big Daddy does it. Just trying to get her used to being loved on and petted and all that, So, but let me just tell you, Big Daddy is all about these cats. You should hear him talk about these cats. And he tells me everything he sees them do, like I don't see that all day long. And then Phoebe's wanting to get up here and say hi. Come on, baby. Going to come say hi. This is Phoebe, my little Chihuahua, and she is 4 years old. I said that she was 3, and someone who got a dog at the same time as her told me that she's 4. Thank you. I can't keep things straight, but anyway, so she's 4 and spoiled, very, very spoiled. When our sons come over or we see them or something, Big Daddy is telling them all about the cats and everything the cats do, and they're just looking at me like, where's our daddy? But he loves these cats. He does. But anyway, So that's how I become a cat person. Because of Sassy there. She is all about me. And Sissy, she's sitting over here in a chair looking at me too. Um, and I do get her and go sit down at my desk and just hold her and pet her and, just try to get her used to being petted. Because I don't know if she had that before we adopted her. And we've had them since um, January. I think about mid-January we adopted them. So, I don't know. It's taken her a while to really just get used to people, I think. They were not a bonded pair, not at all. But that was their tactic of, getting both of them adopted. Which is fine. I love Sissy too. I'm glad we got both of them. I am. They play together, wrestle. Well, guys, I'm going to let you all get going, and I hope you have a great afternoon or day. Excuse me. And I hope you have a great weekend. I will be back with videos this weekend, so check back with me and see what we are up to and what's going on around here. And I'm going to continue to crochet some. I got a lot of things I'm crocheting on, but I am going to try to do some granny squares and some other projects that I'm working on. I'm going to work on those and figure out, videos for next week. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet, and I will see you guys in the next video.